We are in session this week and on the radar in the House of Representatives. We'll be in session until Friday this week. The House Ag Committee will continue hearings on the next farm bill and the one we've been sort of waiting for tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. The President will deliver a joint address to Congress here in the House of Representatives. Let's take a look at the 6-week outlook here on the radar. What will we be focusing on during the next 6 weeks? Our country's national security, reducing harmful regulations, growth in our economy and creating more jobs, healthcare reform, combating poverty and improving the education system, and of course restoring constitutional authority, balancing out the three branches of government. Let's talk about the regulatory radar. The House will continue to reduce burdensome regulations with 3 anti-regulatory bills this week. H.R. 1009, Insight Reform and Accountability Act, will ensure the longevity and increased efficiency of the Office of Information and Regulatory Affairs. H.R. 998, Searching for and Cutting Regulations that are Unnecessarily Burdensome, or the Scrub Act. It will closely examine inane and costly rules and will either repeal or alter those rules. And finally, H.R. 1004, the Regulatory Integrity Act, which would allow the public to offer an opinion of an agency's new rule before that rule would go into effect. Another piece of good news this week. Today, the President signed an executive order requiring the EPA and the Assistant Secretary of the Army for Civil Works to repeal the Obama administration's Waters of the U.S. rule. That's a big win for us. Support for the rule was falsely collaborated to drown out the opinions of those who opposed it. And you may recall last Congress we were instrumental in actually getting the Inspector General over there to investigate whether or not taxpayer dollars had been used in a campaign, so to speak, to help bolster support for WOTUS. They were found to have used campaign tactics with taxpayer dollars. Can't do that. It's against the rules. The rule would have harmed farmers, ranchers, and small businesses across the country. So that is a big win for us. That's a look at On the Radar this week. Keep your eyes on the radar, and we'll do the same. Thanks.